I want to say thank you for tapping in the Streetball the Pro. It is your man, the ambassador. Uh, Ballaholic is, it's Friday night. He's running a little late, so he will be popping on once he get settled in. But you know what I mean. You didn't want to delay. This is a good conversation. You know what I mean. Let me pop this. Get this. Okay, IG live too. So I want everybody to be able to tap in and to hear this. And so, man, I got on the stage or on the show tonight is whole lot of buckets, right? Man, this one is going to be pretty fun because, like I said, each one of my I guess guess everything is, I have a lot of different relationships. And so for you, ours is a little different because of the fact that I've seen you around. You actually played for me a couple of times, and especially down in Vancouver. So that's when you talk about Vancouver, that's a TBL. So when you talk about street ball to pro, it shows the type of talent that you have, right? And so, man, me just being able to reach out to you. Let me see, my bad. I think that's Cardell. But reaching out and just had to get you on because you have a good story. You know what I mean? Like I said, I started to do my homework and research and began to be like, oh, wait a minute. You know what I mean? He's street ball world, you know what I mean? Folks really know you. You got content, you know what I mean? And so for me, I've been on the other side where it's been, we would say, the pro side or overseas, and that's how you know me in the sense of going around helping guys get overseas. And so we crossed paths and I did my research and I was like, yo, Streetball Pro, he is one of those definitions. He's doing this thing. So let me reach out to a whole lot of buckets. So man, I'm gonna give you a little time to break it down, introduce yourself, and then we're just gonna get it in and just have conversation because I got a lot of questions to ask you, man. So what's up? Who are you?
Uh, where do I start? I guess my real name Marcus. I went to Rogers High School, and then out of high school, I didn't get anything from there because I didn't actually play high school. I didn't make the team.
Oh wow.
And yeah, but I played AAU, and then Pierce College reached out to me and asked me to play for them. And then I played 1 year at Pierce, and then during COVID, I started making YouTube videos first. Yeah, and I went from YouTube, and then naturally, like YouTube, you gotta make different social media accounts to bring traffic to YouTube. So I made TikTok originally, and then Instagram came like a year later, just because it felt like I was doing a lot. But once I got like the process down of like making the videos, is a lot simpler now than when I started. So it's like naturally I can just I already got like all the hashtags and all that loaded up in my notes and stuff like that. It's like you just paste it in there, come up with the caption. It's a lot simpler.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just naturally just TikTok, Instagram. Those are my biggest ones right now. I think I'm at 6,500 on YouTube, about 60K on TikTok, and then Instagram's going pretty quick. I'm at like 11.7K.
Okay. Okay. What made you go that route? You know what I mean? Was it because of COVID? You know what I mean? So what made you just go that route? That's a good question. I guess like for myself, because it's one of those things where, you know, as I'm starting to slowly but surely climb up, I guess you can say on the social media platform, I've
Mm.
been around for like over a decade, but I was clueless. You know what I mean? If you just say, and here it is, what made you say, okay, I'm gonna go content, boom, and you just went with it.
Well, the main thing was like growing up. You know who Demonte Freak is?
Yeah.
That was my favorite YouTuber. I was watching him back when he was in college,
Okay.
making those videos. And I'm like, that's dope. That's kind of I was thinking like that's what I want to do. Is I want to make money off of basketball, either traditionally, like going through the college route to overseas, or content creation. And content creation is fun too. Like I'm just like I'm pooping with my homies a lot of the time. That's what gets better than that, you know?
Right.
So
Right.
I just thought, yeah, how do I make money off of it?
So, what was the turning point? Right. So, you say you started in 2001.
2021.
21. Okay. So 3 years. So what was? I mean, you're definitely not where you were 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like I said, I went on your at least your IG page and was going through videos, and I was like, oh man, you started here, and then I started to go up, and now you look at your numbers. You know what I mean? What was like sort of that turning point for you?
Just like learning the social media game, I guess.
Okay.
It's like just like I started my videos like a horizontal format, and I would post those on Instagram or TikTok because I wasn't doing Instagram yet. I would post those on TikTok, and just naturally, those aren't going to get any engagement because they don't even like that format. They want that vertical format.
Okay.
And then I was making videos too long, and then I would post me doing a move, and
Yeah.
then I would have like that little 3 seconds after the you do the move and nothing's happening, that I'll kill the video. You got to make sure it's like
Uh,
action, action, action the whole time. Otherwise, just the algorithm will throw the video away.
oh, wow.
And just like
Go ahead.
just
Go ahead.
like just like different types of like, if the words are boring, people not gonna read them. It's just like little things like that is like as like it's like it's just stuff I picked up, the small things that really like separate, like it's something you don't want to watch from something that's like entertaining.
Right, right. No, and I think that that's like one of my things, as I'm learning to do more of the social media. I start to really, I feel like, find my own little lane in it. You know what I mean? But like
Mhm.
certain hashtags, um, how do you know which hashtags to use, or what I mean? What was the trial and error, or when do you change up? What's the secret on that?
So I really just looked at the people who are doing the best, and then their hashtags. I would
Okay.
use theirs. And then I found personally that YouTube Shorts, the less hashtags, the better for some reason. That one's weird
Wow.
because I've just been experimenting with it. Like I'll take some off for some videos and then put some on for just like random testing, and that's what I found.
Wow. Okay. And I see you're getting like commercials. So is that something like how did you stumble onto that? Was it once you got to a certain number, or were you going out to go get it? So how did that happen for you?
So I think when my TikTok got to like 10, 15,000, companies would reach out. I just have my business email in
Okay.
my bio, so they would hit me on the email, and then Instagram companies are starting to hit me up on Instagram, just through DMs and stuff like that. But the first couple I got is because I reached out to the companies myself,
Okay.
and then that's how I got in contact with them.
Okay. Okay. So with the, like I said, how often do you have to post? I mean, y'all ain't asking like dollar amount, but you probably, I'm sure, at a place you're getting paid from doing this, right?
Hmm.
So, like, how often do you have to post and like to keep that going?
So I post like once, maybe twice a day,
Okay.
but that goes throughout all my platforms.
Okay.
So if I like, for example, like depending on the hoop session,
Uh-huh.
I could get like up to 5 posts from a hoop session,
Okay.
and I some days I don't even post. It's just but like consistent, like throughout the week I'm gonna have at least 7, 8 posts.
Okay.
You
Okay. Man. So you by yourself doing all of this?
Self taught everything, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you said it's supposed to be at the Z. We jump on that real quick. Everybody know about the Z. At least if they ain't in Washington, everybody in our area, we know about the Z. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
So this is what? How many times you played in the Z so
It's
far?
gonna be my third time, I think.
Third time.
Yeah.
And what team you rocking with this year?
I think it's my boy's trainer, Jalen Plunk. I
Blunt.
believe the
Yeah,
team's called, yeah,
yeah,
little dude, hella energy. That's
yeah,
Plunk.
He is. He actually did a workout. I'm about to say, I think I did a workout or two with him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Uh, so I know exactly what
He
you're
was
talking.
telling you to hold both.
Huh?
That's his thing. Like on a jumper, he wants you to hold the offhand and the regular hand.
Well. So he actually was trying to play on the Admirals. So I didn't work out with him.
Mhm. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So uh, no, I've seen him. I know he's a trainer, uh,
Mhm.
and so like I said, he's like I said, a lot of energy. You know what I mean? A lot of love. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to make sure that we catch one of you all games because I think our first game is at 2 o'clock on
Mhm.
Saturday. I have to look and see, but I'm gonna have to. We're definitely gonna have to link up.
For
Um,
sure, yeah.
you know what I mean? While we're down there. So man, content. Who are some of the people that you work with so far?
So the main dude I collaborate with, you just had him on Jail Hoops.
Yeah, that's
So
my
we played AAU together. Yeah, we
really
played for Seattle Swish.
okay.
So we
Oh
became friends on that, and then about a year and a half ago,
yeah,
he reached out to me and asked how to start doing content creation. So I put him on. I showed him how to edit all that, and he started doing that. He was blowing up.
he is. He is. That
Yeah,
is love. I didn't know that y'all was rocking together. No,
no, that's my guy.
I know Jay since elementary. I mean, little kid, him and his brother, they
Hmm.
from the town,
Him and his brother always together. Me
they are. They really
with
are.
Josh. I be playing Apex with him. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's a small world. No, those are my guys. So that's dope that you rocking with them. Okay, so I mean, now as you're growing, what is your vision or what is your plan? You know what I mean? So I'm sure you only can do so much by yourself. So what
Hmm.
is like your I say 12 to 24 month, you know what I mean? 12 month to 24 month vision. What do you have?
So my goal is to where I can do this full time.
Okay.
Because I kind of put YouTube. So my biggest thing on YouTube is shoe reviews.
Okay.
So every like couple of weeks, I'll get a new pair of shoes and review them. That's what I get. That's my biggest videos. Like anything over 100K on YouTube is just from shoe reviews. Just
Okay.
because like I have like a honest take. Like I'm not gonna bullshit you on like if the shoe's garbage, I'm not gonna tell you to wear it. Like even
Yeah.
if like they send me the shoe to review it, I'm not gonna lie for them. So that's why
Right.
people like trust my reviews on them. But
Okay.
anyways, the main goal is just to do this to where I don't have to work anymore
Okay.
and I could just live off this, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, now looking at exactly what does that look like? I mean, you know the dollar amount, you know what I mean? So is
Just
it
like 3,000 a month, I'd be comfortable.
okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So with a 3,000, where are you thinking you sit at? You say you possibly about halfway there, or you know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
no.
no,
It's
not really.
like I'd probably say like a quarter of that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So do you have merchandise? What are you doing to continue to build yourself or push yourself towards that goal?
So I do have some ideas for merch. I got in the vault right now. My
Okay.
bro, I'm sure you know him. Bouncy dude, Mo, super bouncy. He
I'm
like
sure I seen him because I'm like Mo. Yeah, if
we
I
was
say,
last year we played IT's team in Zekin. He caught the reverse pump lob from like half court.
oh wow, oh I think I must have missed that. I had to miss that one
Oh
because
no,
oh
okay.
wow,
Yeah, no, he's that dude's different, bro.
okay,
Anyways, he's got a clothing brand, and I'm talking to him right now about making my own merch on
okay.
t-shirts. Yeah,
So yeah, that'd be a major part. You got the content part. Um, me. I'm just that. Me. I'm a businessman. So I'm
vision
like,
mine. Yeah.
what else? Because in a sense, like for me, it's pretty dope because I'm entering into the street ball content world. You know,
Mhm.
uh, of course, I've been over on the overseas and the TBL, the all of that, the pro type, that hardwood, and not so much in the street ball pro world. And so
Mhm.
now coming over here, I'm like, oh, okay. Now, how do you combine this and that? Because that's what street ball to pro is. We're the platform that's really showing love to both sides, especially on the street ball side, because y'all don't have as many resources. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
that's one of the things where I started to say, okay, I'm looking at your content. I'm thinking, okay, you want to be at this point, what are you missing? You know what I mean? And so
Mhm.
saying, okay, boom. Because that's the other part what we're doing too is we're pretty much finding the next generation, you know what I mean, of hoopers
Mhm.
yourself, where we say, all right, what's up, Junior? My bad. Oh man, Junior, yeah, show love. We all eat, one of my former players down in Louisiana. And that's what it is saying that because like Jo, me and him, we talk. And I'm like, oh, and you're like, oh, you're already rocking with Jo. And I'm already thinking of my street ball, my next crew. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I said, all right, well, we got 2v2, we got 3v2. You know what I mean? 1v. It's so many other different parts of the world that's in street ball. And I need players to fit that mold and build a squad around. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Now we can go 5-on-5. We can go what y'all want to do. So that's me. I'm just always thinking. I'm like, hey, man, you, you can go. Jo can go. I like, you know what I mean. I started thinking to myself, that's a cool little combo right there. So
Mhm.
we probably most likely gonna end up talking. I'm gonna see you as well as Jo at the weekend. You know what I mean? And that's what
Mhm.
it's all about is just really like network because I want to help you in any kind of way that we can. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
To like I said, 3,000. You easy. You can do that. You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
you really hooping like that. You know what I mean? How old are you, man?
I'm turning 23 tomorrow.
Man, hey, happy birthday. My birthday today, yours tomorrow.
Oh
Yeah,
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 happy
you
birthday, man.
know what I mean? So, you know, happy birthday, young fella. So man, you young. So yeah, we going it's gonna be fun. You said you've been doing content 3 years. Okay. I threw this at your boy Jo. Your top five. Uh, I'm gonna do it both ways. I do it two
Mhm.
ways. As they say, pause. You know what I mean? I do
Yeah.
right,
No diddy, no diddy.
right,
Mhm.
right. So we have it where you got the old school, which is more like the AN1 platform, right? So
Mhm.
your top five there, and then we would say, I say the ball is life because they're the ones who came after more of the newer school, right?
Mhm.
Young. So I need the top five old school, and then the top five.
Okay. Old school.
Yep.
Professor number one, just because I seen him the most. Escalade.
Okay.
Skip to my Lou. Hot sauce. I don't know who to put for fifth. Who to put? Throw out some names. Throw out some names.
Man, I mean, I can. You got Ao. You got Baby Shack. You have Pharmacist. You have Main Event. You have Shane the Dribbling Machine. You have, let's see, AO Black Widow. You have Helicopter. You have, trying to think,
Oh, oh,
Alamo.
I don't know if I don't know if he's like in that older generation. Soy sauce, the Asian dude.
I know. Yeah, heard of him. I actually have heard of him.
I'm gonna throw him in there. I'm gonna
Okay,
say soy sauce. He be
okay,
doing like the spins with the ball curved. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say him.
okay. So what about like now? You like the ball is life. You would say the younger crew.
So
Okay,
this era,
that's amazing. Yeah.
okay. My five, Frigga.
Okay.
I'll say Frigga, J. Lou,
Okay.
It's hard. There's a lot of dudes whose stuff I like. Pause.
Yeah.
um, Trigger, J. Lou, Ty Glover always does something crazy every time he plays.
He does.
Frank Nitty's tough.
Yes, he is.
Um, who am I gonna put that last spot though?
It's time.
Let's see. I'm gonna do someone bouncy. I'll say Slim Reaper.
Man, I saw a video of Slim Reaper. Was it today? I think I said probably today. Uh, and he went for a ball fake. A guy was about to shoot.
I've seen that. He about jumped over his head.
Oh, yes. That's too much bounce. You know, I'm
You're
like,
gonna get hurt. That gave me a flashback. I was playing during COVID. I was
yeah,
playing on this concrete court, right? And it was just whoever just showed up would run, so it wasn't like real good runs. And
yeah.
I shouldn't be jumping on this pump fake anyways, but I did. This dude went straight under me. I landed on my back. I was out for like 3-4 months.
Bet you were. Because
That
you
gave
can
me
get
like you
there
can't be jumping on flashback or on pump fakes like that for threes, bro. That's risky.
for real. And he jumped like, yo, I said, dang.
I ain't
You
never jumped that high in my life. He did it on accident.
know,
It's crazy.
what is your bird, man?
It depends on the day. uh, I put myself probably high 30s, maybe 40,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
So what is, I say top three. What is your top strongest part of your game?
My shot feels so good right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be pulling that from half LA Fitness half court. Let me say, but
Right.
still half court. It feels so natural just because like I started lifting recently, so everything just feels easier, bro. But yeah, I said my shot's a big thing. Um, Let me think. Just like ball security. If I'm not like just trying to like cross someone up, I'm not gonna lose the ball. To be honest, I say ball security, and then just like communication. I guess just talking on defense, talking on offense, setting people up.
You're, I think your ability to attack, um, your athletic ability. That's
Hmm.
not one of, and this is me just on the outside. You know what I mean? It's your game. You know what I mean? I believe yes, your shot. You have a tough shot. You know what I mean? It's wait, hold on. I'm trying to. Ballaholic is about to jump on. I gotta send him the link. Uh, but your athletic ability to get to the hoop. You know what I mean? Like I said, yeah, you keep it tight as far as on as far as handling the rock, but then your explosiveness to be able to get to the holder to draw a foul. I just think that that's one of them. Yes, communication is always key in a team setting. You know what I mean,
Hmm.
as well, and just all the way around. But I just throw that out there because I think that, like me as a coach, that would be like one of the reasons what I like about your game. You know what I mean? It's one
Hmm.
where it's saying, okay, if you step back, he gonna pull that mud. You know what I mean? If you step up, he gonna go by you. And if you take off, it depends on, you know what I mean? It could be trouble. You know what I mean? So
It depends if I work that morning.
right.
If it's a Saturday, I'm putting you in the rim. Yeah, bro.
And see, that's what I'm saying. And the fact that, like you said, you now lifting weights, that
Hmm.
does make a major difference. I call him my little bro, Sean, man, we used to hoop back in college. He's from Seattle. And that was his thing. I said, fam, I said, it's two things, big bro. I'm gonna show you, you know, little bro, that you lift weights and you get a clip, you hard to stop because he's athletic, he's quick. But you add those two, you start lifting, and you can shoot. What's the answer? You know what I mean?
Everything's so easy now compared to how I used to be. Yesterday there was this dude guarding me. I hit him with one of these.
Yeah.
on accident, just like protecting the ball. He flew and fell over. I ain't never did that in my life.
he like, oh yeah, he too little now, right? Yeah.
I thought like, I was like, oh, he tripped or something. Like,
Ball.
Hey,
What-
what's going on, man?
good.
Hey, Ball, it's my young fella, whole lot of buckets, is ballaholic. You know what I mean? I told him I knew he was gonna be on. I was like, man, he's
Yeah.
probably just getting off, you know what I mean? And we gonna,
Yeah, I still got the work beanie on. I'm fresh off, literally.
you let's jump on and just chop it up. So it's the last 2 days, Ball. We know. So Jo is his road dog. That's his homeboy. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
okay.
You
All right.
know, you know what I mean? So I was like, this makes sense. You know what I mean? And so uh, the content, he is one of those, like I was saying, we cross paths, with basketball. The fact that I was on the pro side and helping players, and so he ran with me a couple of times, even with the Vancouver, the TBL team. So it lets you know the type of game he had, right? And so he ran with
Yeah.
me there, but I didn't know who he was, like what he did on a regular basis. I live in Bremerton, right? And so I just know he's hooping one time. And then I started to look him up, like really look up. I was like, yo, content creator, like he's the truth. You know what I mean? He actually has a nice following and all of that. And so, and bringing him onto the show, just really getting to know him and chopping it up. He's like putting us on game. You know what I mean? So, and that's what I was telling him. I said, one thing about Streetball the Pro, we're finding the next young fellas that's coming up, and we put our group together. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, you know, we looking, we adding because we're gonna be doing ones, 2v2s, everything. And so just the fact that his knowledge and his know-how and just he has talent. You know what I mean? I think that's the biggest part too. Just talking to him, and now you get to meet him, and we just feel with. And you're gonna get to see him at the Z Camp. He is gonna be playing at the Z Camp, so you get to see him and Jo, and we'll meet with them, check them out, like I said, because we are looking for the next like crew. And it's, if you want to say Streetball the Pro, that we want to be like, yo, 1v1 shows, 2v2, what y'all want to do? We got it all. You know what I mean? So just throwing it out there, all y'all who's watching Streetball the Pro, you never know who's watching. You know what I mean? As far as like for us, we are the platform for the streetball world as well as the pro, and so we're constantly looking for who's up next, and we're gonna put them in position. So just had to throw that out there, Ballaholic, because he's one of those young fellas that I think he might. When you see him, I think you might like him. You know what I mean? I'm just,
It's always intriguing when we bring the young bulls on, man. It's always intriguing because you never know what you're gonna get out of them. And I think that my experience talking to young bulls I get an understanding of where they come from, who they raised around, just how they talk. You know what I mean? And Nate the Great, of course, is raised around all hood dudes. Like just how he is, just how he is. Like he not really thinking business mind. He not really thinking later on. He thinking basketball and what I can do outside of basketball. And I'm not talking about no business, nothing giving back. He will do that, but I'm talking about his young mind. He want to go. He want to go at the hoop. We want to go mess with some females. It's like, yo, bro, can't mess with every female. We in another country. Every female ain't a female. Okay, so you gotta be careful with that, bro. He didn't even care. He just wanted to be out. And then talking to a guy like Jo last night, he didn't even sound like a 23-year-old. He sounded like a businessman. He was all about, yo, this is what I want to do. And the way he was putting it into context, his sentences, the words he was using, I could tell that, he had a good circle around him. You know what I mean? For him to be that young and already business minded, he's already been through obstacles of what to do when we're talking about business. You know what I mean? And then him just spilling his background of him having that experience of the business side of basketball. And it's a difference. It's a difference. On the court, we see young guys. We see, okay, that's a young bull. That's a young bull. But off the court, it's a totally different mind frame, man. You know what I mean? So that's why I always mention, make sure your mindset is stronger than your skill set. Because when that business aspect come in, your mindset has got to be there. What do you want? What are you getting out of your brand? What do you want your brand to be? Where do you want it to go? Who do you want to work with that brand? Then percentages come into play. And me talking like this now, I wasn't talking like this less than a year ago. I wasn't talking like this. Coach Ashley had took me under his wing, and I've been listening and taking notes and kind of putting things into my own perspective and my thought process about how the business go when it comes to basketball and things that I've been through and how people use me, and I didn't even understand what the hell was going on. But now I'm getting a big figure out. I'm starting to understand, and it's coming to me like it's coming. You know what I mean? So basketball is not going to be there forever. You know what I mean? So if you got something going on with a brand, anything, camps, giving back, basketballs, footballs, you giving back to the community, you serving, you even just getting some lunches and making them whatever, giving it to the homeless, like that's all business mind. You see what I'm saying? And you can always branch off of that. I don't know, you might have something going on right now, but just always keep that in mind that basketball going to stop bouncing one day, but that business side of helping that basketball is to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So always keep that that business mind up front, young man. But on the flip side of that, basketball, man, this is what we do. We ain't got nicknames for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do, man. Whether we call ourselves a nickname or somebody from the outside call us a nickname, this is what we do, man. This is what we do. So that's what I love about basketball too. Is basketball is a very, very complex sport. You know what I mean? And I think for me, that's what turns me on about basketball. It's understanding, but it's still complex. We understand that we got to be in the gym every day if we're trying to get better. We got to understand that somebody just as good as us or even better. They may be younger or older. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so much understanding that I love it because it's a big ass game of psychology, sports psychology. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about how much psychology is. That's over 3,000 pages of a book. You know what I'm saying? So basketball is similar. It's the psychology, it's the mental aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? So from the business side to the mental side of it, man, that's what I always preach. Mindset. It's got to be strong in your skill set. And that's life. You know what I'm saying? We all can have a skill set and we can do it. Anybody can get a ball and just shoot it, right? But what are you shooting for? Mm-hmm. We shoot for the stars, man. So we gotta go in that bag. We gotta go in our bag, whether it be basketball, whether it be, the business side, having that mouthpiece, knowing what to say, knowing how to say it, knowing when to say it. You know what I mean? All of that is an aspect of the business, man. So my advice to you, young bull, just keep going, brother. I mean, the nickname for you, a whole lot of buckets. I mean, whole lot of buckets and ballaholic. I mean, it's consistent. If you think a whole lot of buckets, you got to be consistent. And ballaholic, you think about alcoholic is the one who drinks consistently. So if I put a ball in front of that, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So just keep doing what you're doing, brother. Just keep going, man.
I was about to say, how did you get your name?
Whole lot of buckets. So originally, my page was gonna be like a house of highlights type of deal, and then eventually just moved over to just being exclusively me, just because that's just how it ended up going.
Okay.
And that's good. And you know what, too? To be good with that, there's someone in New York called A Whole Lot of Game. Mm-hmm. And we know how basketball goes on now, especially with a lot of the OGs, you never know. So you be like, yo, I'm a whole lot of game. How you a whole lot of buckets? I'm a whole lot of game. Let me reach out to brother. Let me see who this dude is. And you just never know what could happen. Even a call out could be something good for your content or good for you. Now you hold on to that, you post it, because Whole Lot of Game is a legend up there at Rucker Park. You know what I mean? So you just never know, you just never know, man. This stuff can happen. You just never know. Like, for example, Coach Ashley and I situation. How we started out, how we met in Mexico, we just never knew that it would come to this point. It hasn't even been a year, my guy. It hasn't been a year, and we've been rocking. Like, It started out with him first, him doing what he was doing. I was kind of had this dark cloud on top of my head, and I didn't know what to do. I was getting just a bunch of tryouts and invites and workouts, NBA G League, which is fine, but I was like, yo, I want to play. Like, I appreciate the invites. That let me know, like, I'm active. Like, y'all let me know, like, you're a pro, come here. I loved it, but I wasn't. It was just a bunch of workouts. I was spending money. It's like nothing's coming back. I'm spending all this money, but I stayed with it because that was my mindset. Like I'm not gonna give up. I still can hoop at this age. Let me go. I ran into Coach Ashley. He go, yo, like you ball all it? Like I didn't know. Like yo, like so I got a vision, bro. Check this vision out, man. Just so I did my homework on him. I don't like. I ain't just gonna say yeah to anybody. You know what I mean? So I did my homework on Coach. I'm like, oh, he worked with all these people. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. We got the same vision. Boom. He called me. We get back to Cali. I mean, I get back to the Bay. He called me like 2 days later. Yo, your life gonna change. I'm just like, all right, bro. So he go, you for the next 3 weeks, your life gonna change. I'm like, whatever, man. No cap. 3 weeks later, I'm in London. We in London playing basketball. And for me, the type of dude, I'm so down to earth. So when people walk up to me and go, yo, you ball hard, sometimes I don't know what to say. Like I be like,
bro, for real, like people come up to me like, you whole lot of buckets. I'm like, how do you know that?
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't be like, yeah. I be like, thanks, nah. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm still getting used to it, man.
It's you know what I'm saying. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like you know what I mean? Because me and Bone Collector, we got a history. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? How many people he know? And then
hold up, real quick. That should have been my number 5, Bone Collector. I can't believe I missed Bone Collector.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. See what I mean? See, but this is the point, right? That's the point I'm trying to say right there. You feel me? And then I got a thing, a little thing going on with Tank, the singer. You know what I mean? He know who I am. Like they know me, and I was like, damn, I didn't know all these actors, and like I didn't know they knew who I was. I didn't know that they respected me like that. But it still keeps me level-headed and grounded because it's like, yo, you worked your ass off for somebody else to say, yo, that motherfucker can play. But I never got like overzealous or like, you know, big headed or arrogant about it. It motivated me so much. You know what I'm saying? Like it kept me like, yo, we looking forward, man. Don't even buy into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just keep looking forward. As soon as you buy into it, now your mindset is completely different off of the goal that you was on already. And now I gotta act a certain way, and now I gotta look a certain way. Now, you know, I'm not gonna get caught up in that because that's the wrong light to be in front of. Oh man, I dig it, bro. I dig it, man. I dig it. But it's just one of them things, man. Like you just never know. But me and Coach Ashley, man, how we met, it's crazy. And now we got 4 and 1 legends. We got Baby Shaq. We got Pharmacist. We got Shane. You know what I'm saying? And we got Bone Collector. And now we got a lot of other different things just going to people just locking in with us. You know what I'm saying? Just because of all how we started. And again, you just never know. Because I didn't think, honestly, I didn't think I would be here with Coach Ashley. I thought I'd be with Coach Ashley, but not in this situation we in right now. And then we're finna go to 7 different countries. Like, it's crazy, man. I never thought I'd be in this situation, man. So I always them opportunities, man. Like you don't pass them up, bro. Because then I got another story. I'm a prime example of not to miss an opportunity. I'm a prime example of it. New York Knicks knocking on my door, literally almost. I'm on tour and 1. They give me a call. They go, yo, Ballaholic. Like, look, actually, Cardell Butler. They didn't call me Ball. They like, yo, Cardell, look, I'm the head scout, right? And I talked to your college coach already. We're going to draft you. We want you to just do 1 day of a workout, and then we want you to play in the summer league. They didn't even want me to do the workouts. They didn't want me to do that. Like, yo, we're going to draft you. It's either going to be late first or early second. We want you. So I go, you know what? Okay, cool. I'm on tour. I'm going to call you right back when I get to the hotel. And that mindset shit, I call him the next day in the morning. He goes, that's too late. It's like, somebody got it already. Like, this is the NBA. The window was so small. Cardell. And I was just like, and I tried to keep calling him like, yo, can you get me in? Can you get me in? I'm ready. Can you get me in? I'm sorry. It's like, I can't. It's too late. Your window, you passed your window. It was too late. And that was, and again, the people ask me, you was ready? And I go, no, I wasn't. I wasn't ready. I see what? See that you was a pro. You was already a pro in college. No, I wasn't. No, because if I was ready, I would have went. Yeah. If I was ready, If my mind was ready to go, I would have went. It didn't matter how good I was playing on tour, but I messed up that opportunity. That ever since then, man, like every time an opportunity comes around that I understand, I'm going with it. Because if I don't go with it, you know what I'm saying, I'll be going backwards. I'll be going backwards, man. So my advice, bro, any opportunity you get, man, and it's gonna be positive for you, like, just go ahead, man. Just take it. Just see what happens.
Mm.
What do you have coming up? Do you have anything besides
for
the
me?
Zeke? Yeah, outside of the Zeke? So I'm sure. I'm thinking you set up your own runs for your content, right? Do you have anything major? You know what I mean? That's coming up, or is it just runs? Like, because we said you want to make $3,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing to get there, right? So we're saying, okay, we're doing runs.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do next outside of just doing runs? So do you have anything coming up? You know what I mean?
So after Zeke, my immediate goal is to gain weight. First off, I want to be my goal is to go overseas, but I want to get bigger before I go overseas.
Okay.
So I was about 170 2 months ago. I'm probably around 184, 185 right now.
Okay.
So I've been gaining weight consistently. I want to get to 200. And then I got some friends with connects with agents. I'm gonna get an agent and start going to overseas tryouts.
So you want to gain weight or you want to gain muscle?
Muscle.
Oh, all right. Because you saying you want to gain weight. That's a dish.
Yeah, I just want to get fat as hell. That's the
Oh,
plan.
yeah. Because over there, you're definitely you're definitely gonna lose some weight over there. You ain't gonna eat everything, and it's different over there overseas. Again, in Mexico, I'm eating top ramen, bro. I'm off the top ramen for dinner and frosted flakes for breakfast, bro. It was horrible. And I've lost about 10 pounds. I'm 200. I was 170 out there. Like, yo, I'm out here feeling like a straight smoker, like a straight dope fiend. Like, bro, like, no food restaurants. And that's another thing, too. Like, sometimes you might just be in an area where it's this ain't, you know what I mean? In China, I remember one year, 2017, I was in China, and I didn't understand it, but they really eat, like, different animals out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And they don't eat the whole dog. It's something in the dog that they eat. So I go to a restaurant, they serve ramen, and they got like a menu. And at the end, there was a picture of a dog and a flower next to it. I'm like, wait, time out, hold on. I know they're not cooking this. And I go and look in the window. They're not cutting up the dog, but they have the meat, like the part of the back tail while the meat is, they have that. They really eat that. But they say the same thing about us. Like, how could y'all eat chitlins? That's pig intestine. And I had to really think about
I
it.
don't
Like,
eat
wait,
that neither.
I don't either though. But I'm just saying, how fuck with hell nah, no. But I'm just saying that like that's how it is for them when they think like, how y'all eat chitlins and y'all get mad at us for eating dog and cat and you know what I mean. So it threw me off, bro. It threw me off, and then I like saw him eating giant snails and shit. Like, yo, this is different,
Nah.
bro.
I'll wait. I'm cool off that.
Yo, I was eating McDonald's maybe for about 60 days straight out there, bro. I
I
didn't
be
go
on that
no.
big chicken diet. I'm cool.
Hey, real talk, bro.
Throw a little extra mayo on there, no diddy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, that's the only thing that was sane to eat out there, bro, was the chicken. I said, I ain't eating nothing but chicken. I said, hey, I ain't eating no steak, nothing else. I'm eating straight chicken. Boy, we got to Japan, bro. Oh my gosh. Man, hey, I ate so much. I had grease on my nose, bro. I had grease. It was everywhere. That shit was good. I ain't never had no steak like that ever, bro. We had Wagyu. That was my first time having it. Man, oh my God. I thank Coach Ashley so much. Oh, goodness. And then the mayor spent, I don't know how much he spent, but he spent some money, man. We ate about 4 or 5 different Wagyu meats, bro. Man. So that's just not even the whole my bad, coach. See how I'm going on though? But this is Coach fault for getting me this excited. This ain't even me, bro. This is Coach Ashley's fault, bro, for getting me this excited, man. This is Coach's fault, bro.
No, I was gonna ask. I was like, okay, so you want to go overseas? How do you have it mapped out? You know what I mean? So I'm just one of these, right? Where if you don't have a vision, you know what I mean? So you got to have a plan, even if it, because a lot of times we can make a plan and everything may not work out exactly how or when, but at least you have an outline, right? So you can say, okay, am I still within the boundaries, or where am I at, or where am I going, instead of just saying, okay, yeah, like example, for me, when I first started my company, I said I want to be pipeline overseas. What I didn't want, I didn't want a league. I didn't want to depend on anybody to help me to help someone, right? So how can I make myself or put myself in a position for that to happen? So that's when I began to say, okay, well, let me begin to cultivate relationships. I'm building relationships in other countries. I'm playing against them. I'm producing or providing a solid product, a good team. We're carrying ourselves in a certain kind of manner. We're winning. You know what I mean? Even if we lose, we do it with sportsmanship and character. You know what I mean? So make it where the people are like, the business personnel that you're working with are like, hey, you're good business. So that's my thought is like, for you, you're saying, I'm asking, like, man, you're doing very well with content. You know what I mean? And so like, you're saying, okay, and you know, the way you keep going, you're going to get stupid money. You're going to continue. It's going to grow. And you're saying, you know what? I want to go overseas. Right? Now, the overseas route, and I understand you have agents and friends. I don't know who they are, but sometimes it's not that easy. Put it that way, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So because it's still one of those things where, say, like yourself, and say if Ballaholic wasn't his age, right? So this is what we're saying is we look at two resumes. We say, he played at Utah State. He did this and that. And then you come along and you say, you don't really have a resume.
Yeah.
You know? And
That's the
so,
hard part.
yeah, right. So the agent going to say, I'm going to take him, right?
Yeah,
I know
of course.
he can play, but from a sales product, or I know what he can get and what he provides and what comes with it. So my thought is just, what is your plan? You know, your plan, I'm asking, is you want to go overseas. When is that? Or are you going to go next year? What is your plan? Are you going to make these tryouts? Like, what is your plan to make that happen?
I was thinking the first thing I wanted to do was get up to 200, just
Okay.
muscle wise, get more athletic. And from there, as soon as I feel comfortable, like body wise, which I really don't have I feel like I should have more of a set goal now you're talking about it. With that.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I would go to the tryouts because those cost money. I gotta save up for them.
Right. And that's why I was saying, what are your goals, right? Because see, that's one of the things, you know, like I say, Streetball the Pro. What make us so different, right? Just off the muscle. And Ballaholic, he can tell you, this is somebody I took. Let's go to UK, right? And folks will be like, oh man, you ain't gonna get no job. You ain't gonna do this and that. I say, I put you in a position that you can get a job if you provide, if you do the right things you need to do, if you play, if you carry yourself in a certain manner and do that. And Ballhead can tell you there are pro people around you. There's a bunch of connections around you that he didn't know this and that show love, and that was in UK, and that translated over to Japan. Once we got to Japan, that was in UK. I was like, yo, hey, and it just keep opening up more and more doors. So that's the thing where it's saying that, hey, with Streetball the Pro, with what you're talking about doing, this is what we're doing, right? And that's why I said a game plan. For us, we're saying, all right, we're going to take our young bulls like yourself. They want to go pro. Can they go pro? We say yes or no. Yes, they got what it takes. We put our name on it. I have OGs that's mentors. You know what I mean? Who know the business, who knows the game, who then come and teach you certain things about the business and the game, and you get to learn and not only learn, but get to build a relationship. And they have a platform because yes, you have a platform, but they also have a platform. So the two platforms all come together. It makes a whole lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of folks watching, right? And so while you're doing that, what you're doing, you're building your brand, you're making money, right? And you're shopping yourself because you're playing in front of coaches and GMs and stuff like that. And they say, "Oh, we want you." Hey, I got my glasses today. I get the glasses. I get the little pen. I say, oh, "He a free agent. He do what you want to do. You don't have to stay here. We're all about finding people and helping them to get a job. They gonna get paid, rocking with us, and they get paid. So we're like an agency as well." Right.
And that,
So,
and that's something we should do too, Coach, because we done interviewed enough of the young bulls
yep,
like yourself, man. We go overseas, go somewhere, let them loose.
yep.
Y'all go play, man. Yeah. And you're right, Coach. And I'm starting to think about it right now. You put this in my brain a while back. It'd be like that one time. Now I'm chilling. Now you doing what I'm doing. You're going to be coaching Cardell. Now you going to UK with the young bulls, and you coaching and you doing. I was like, now I see it. Now I see it now.
Now
Yeah.
you see it. And this is all it is, right? It's saying, here's a young prospect. He already built his brand. He has a brand. He has talent. He
Yep.
needs an opportunity. Oh, okay, that's easy. We provide opportunities. So we say, okay, guess what? We're going to UK. You say, oh man, I got to get 200, my weight up to 200. Well, we
Oh,
leave.
don't get me wrong. I'm down to go right now. I'm more comfortable out here.
Well, and we can do that, right? Because see, the thing is, we're saying, guess what? I'm looking at the cap. We need to be there September 12th or September 13th. So you have until now to September 13th to get your weight up, get your game right. To you know what I mean. In the meantime, you doing your content, you preparing, and we know when we go to UK, you're on tour with Ballaholic, and we're gonna announce the next person, his running mate this week, and you're gonna be tripping when we do, right? And so because this is the people that you get to work with, right? So Ballaholic and this mystery person, and if we choose to like say a Baby Shaq, I know he's gonna say no. He already told me no, but anything can change because he said he want to go overseas. But somebody like that, you know, we have these kind of relationships that we can bring more of those guys on. But we're saying, hey, we got you, we got Baby Shaq, got T Baby, you know what I mean? His mentee. We have, you know, like right, we have a bunch of 25, JO, a bunch of younger guys who want to go. We're saying this is our next generation.
Right.
We're rocking with.
Right. And Nate too. Yeah, we got it's a bunch of them.
You know what I mean? And so that's what it is. Then we go over to UK. Now you get to experience UK. You get to go teach kids in the schools, which we're gonna do. And then we got some stuff that we got Blue Cage. Shout out to our partners at Blue Cage. We about to release something that's gonna go crazy. So, like I said, once we release that, then you're gonna see why it's gonna go crazy. But we're gonna do a 2v2, a youth camp. This is at the park, at the Blue Cage in London, giving back to the community. So we're thinking on a whole nother line, and this is something you're a part of. You know what I mean? We can say, all right, we got this 2v2 tournament. We got them young boys. You know what I mean? The old heads, they ain't playing. Our young boys. This is where y'all get to show out. Oh, we got a slam dunk. This is the things that you do anyway, right? You get paid, you get to build your brand, and you're saying, oh, okay, you get the network between the games. Oh, nobody don't want me on this trip. That's cool because I still made my money. I still got content. I still network. I wait until we go to the next country. That's the beauty of what we have. You know what I mean? And that's what Streetball the Pro is. So that's why I said we're gonna talk. You know what I mean? We're gonna check you out because this is what this is all about. Our guys, you know, my partner, Ballaholic, all of us, we interview guys, we listen, we check out your content. That's why we tell everybody, be careful on your social media. Be careful on all these things. You don't know who's watching. And we're businessmen. And we're looking for other businessmen and women to work with if we're going to, you know what I mean? And there's a certain level of integrity. So, like I said, just looking at how you carry yourself, your social media, you know what I mean? I had a chance to coach you. And that's another thing I tell folks, that matters. I don't care what nobody say. For a coach, if I'm gonna put my name on you and send you to somebody else, if I can't coach you, I'm not gonna send you to somebody else and lie about it. So you know what I mean. So just salute to all of those things, and we're gonna talk more because, like I said, UK, we got to put a team together.
Yeah.
You know, we got to put a team together, and this is all about, like I said, our OGs is trying to put the next generation on. That's all they're doing. They're not making this, although we got the Legends Tour, this and that. It's not about them like, oh, you know, as everybody, oh, the old man, they need to sit down. No, they're trying to put the young generation on. That's all. You know, so this is what it's about. So that's just a nugget, like you said, like, because I know J.O. may be in school. Even if he's in school, you know, you got that size. You what, about 6'2", 6'3"?
6'4".
6'4". See, he's your height, and he can jump out the gym too. He can shoot, right? You know, he's nice. I give it to him. That's why I said, I personally, I would take you because you can shoot, you can handle the rock, and you're so athletic. Once they close out on you, like you said, if you ain't working,
I ain't got that shot blocked in a minute. I'll tell you what.
There you go. Hey, that's crazy. You know what? I looked your name up, bro. You do a lot of shoe reviews. You know they paying people to do shoe reviews too.
no,
They're paying people. They're giving out NIL deals for people to do shoe reviews. So you keep doing that, bro. Somebody's going, I see you got 2,000, 4.7, 2.9. Just keep doing that, bro. And I mean, somebody's watching, man. So yeah, just keep doing that because a lot of guys, Soul Brothers, Asian guy, there's another guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just keep reviewing them too, and then work out like how you working out. Do all. I'm telling you, bro, is somebody gonna catch wind of that?
And that's what I'm saying, right, ball? Right? We sign the right people to the team. You put all the resources together. He has a whole niche by himself. You know what I mean? Where, like I said, shoe reviews, this and that, and all we're doing is saying, hey, let's give him more exposure. You know what I mean? Let us give him a bigger platform. Let him continue to do what he loved to do. And now he's traveling all the world doing shoe reviews and content, and you know what I mean. And so it's all coming out of, we say, our platform, Streetball the Pro, because we putting the streets on. You know what I mean? The street, all that. So that's why I say when I look at signing players, I look at the player, the man, the businessman, all of it, right? Because it's all about how can, as we say, we all eat. What are you already doing? What can we do? How can we network? How can we deal with one another? And so that's what I was already looking at, because he was telling me, oh, I do shoe reviews. I'm like, what? And then you come in, oh, you know what I mean? Boom, boom. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? See, y'all know about all this. I've heard about it. I don't know about it. You know what I mean? But that's where we maximize what we know, our talents and our abilities. You know what I mean? So once again, that's why I said we will be talking offline. And his birthday tomorrow. So so that's the thing. That's young fella. I like him. You know what I mean? I got to get my young fellas under my wing. You know what I mean? I got to get, you know, I was like, I can take Kim and J.O. They like the local guys. You got Nate, and you know what I mean? We began to just really pour into these guys and just let them go crazy. You know what I mean? Just platform. Yeah, we get out of the way. You know what I mean? We say, oh, watch and see what they do. You know what I mean? Dunk on the couple. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. We're gonna talk. Let's talk offline. You know what I mean? Like I said, we talk with J.O. as well. So basically, what we just shared with you on live, that's what we will be presenting. You know what I mean? In the sense of saying you would come and be a part of the Streetball fam as a player. You know what I mean? Where we're going to UK, so you'll be gearing up to get ready to go to UK, and we're going to UK to win. You know what I mean? I'm one of the it's one of those. It's the last 5-on-5 tournament they're having before they go into the 3-on-3, and I lost. I came in second with the first team. I should have won, and then we had an injury with him.
No, that hurt.
You know what I
Second
mean?
place
So,
hurt the most, man.
yeah, you know what I mean? I was like, we should have won that one. And so this one here, I'm determined to win. You know what I mean? As we're gonna put on, and we're gonna give the kids and the community all kind of love. But we bring it home the hardwood. At the end of the day, I want to be like,
Yeah.
Streetball Pro. We really built like that. We're not just here creating content just to have fun. We creating content. We bring home trophies, and we get in the bag, get into the, you know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk to you so we can get you on tapped in on that, and really on the back end, like I said, from the business side point, because like I said, you have a brand. We have some companies that want to talk to us, like for merchandising and all kind of stuff where we get kickback, sort of like what you have with your that dang it's not a protein, little spray stuff you got, the muscle or yeah, you know what I mean? So you get kickback. So we got companies that we're at the table now that are making things that we can say, okay, this is what our team look like. I need this, and that made, and you're gonna start getting paid off all of these things that you already got a platform for. So you just add your check is just gonna get bigger and bigger, just you doing it. You know what I mean? So
naturally, yeah.
So we're gonna talk, like I said, on that, so we can really talk business and try to help you.
Yeah. Do you have your name trademark or copywritten at all?
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. We'll teach you all of that. You know what I mean? That's major. You know what I mean? In a sense where just protecting yourself when we start talking about legacy and stuff like that, because you know cats is shiesty. You know what I mean? Oh, let me take it, and it's nothing you can do because you didn't trademark, you didn't protect yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you be like, yep, everything's protected. So that's one of the things, like coming, like being with us. Those kind of questions, those kind of things happen, and we make sure it happen because it's one of those where I'm like, you know, these guys have been through some things that we all know that is out in the world, you know, what happened. And so my biggest thing with them is that'll never happen again. You know what I mean? Even with them, they're like, no, it's not going to happen. And so this is what we do: make sure anybody that we deal with, it's on the up and up. You can go away and you eat without us. You know what I mean? It's not one of those, oh, you got to have us to eat. Man, we're going to teach you how to fish. You go ahead and learn how to fish. You do your thing. As long as you want to rock, you rock. But we're here to make, as they say, disciples, to send them out to go make more. You know what I mean? So just give you that idea. Anything, any shout outs, you know what I mean? We got you out here almost 11 o'clock is your birthday about to happen tomorrow. You know what I mean? Y'all fella don't turn up too much, you know. You know, any shout outs that you may have, man?
Not really, man. Nah, not really.
Like that.
I know, right? He's real chill. No, I like I said, just want to give you like shout outs of just how you carry yourself, you know what I mean, from a professional standpoint. As a hooper, like as long as I've seen you around, that's one thing I can say. I never saw anything negative. You know what I mean? Like you care, you get an attitude. You always like this, happy, go like, you know, even if you probably had a bad day, you wouldn't know it. You know what I mean? It's one of those, you just carry yourself in a manner which I'm confident and comfortable with my, you know, talking to my partner and presenting you and us doing an interview and say, hey, I would love to work out a deal where you can, in a sense, represent the brand. You know what I mean? That's basically what's happening. You putting on the brand and we represent one another. So just like I said, continue to keep your head in the game, put a plan together. That's what I'm gonna tell you. And we're gonna help you with that. But I need you to lay it out first because it's your plan. You know what I mean? So at least give us an outline and we can say, we can help you with A, B, and C. This is reasonable, this and that. And then you can be like, yay or nay if I want to do it. You know what I mean? Then that way you can always look at it and you can say, this is going left or to the right. This is not following what I need. So I need to make a certain change because this is not going to take me where I want to go. So that's your homework assignment is get us a game plan together. We're going to talk. We're going to definitely see you next weekend. And when we see you next weekend, we want to really talk to you more in depth and saying, hey, this is the crew, we're watching your game. You see us, does it really look like this is something you want to do? And we're going to ask, what is your plan? You know what I mean? And then from there, we can be able to talk more and say, okay, now, like I said, September, we got this thing in September. Yeah, you can lock in for that. But then we do have some things in the States. You know what I mean? Should be good. You know what I mean? Where we say, all right, let's start making a name. You already got a name. You're on tour with these guys in the States and you're getting ready to go overseas. You know what I mean? Because we got some overseas things. So we'll talk more in details on the back end. But like I said, have that homework done. That data speak volumes to us as an organization because of the fact that, like I said, we see where you at right now, but we can't help you if you don't give us
Help
something.
myself.
Yeah. So that's the easiest way, as they would say, poverty pimping. Let me just use you. You know what I mean? Because you don't know. You have a talent. I'm just dangling something in front of you. You're like, oh, let me go and get it. And I just keep throwing you crumbs. And you're like, oh, okay, this is what's up. And next thing I know it, I just leave you stranded. You know what I mean? Or I just move on. Like, man, what happened? And you didn't prepare yourself. But if you come in with a plan, and when somebody try to get sideways, you be like, man, like, for real, I see you. You know what I mean? And that's really what we want to be able to do and make sure everybody who rock with us. We, like I say, we all eat. We really hold each other down. You know what I mean? Like I said, ballaholic, we all know I don't have to worry about nothing off camera, off the court, and vice versa, like real stuff. These are cats that we can really talk to and chop it up. And that's what we want to do for our young fellas, to know that you have people that really care. I think that's the biggest part. You know what I mean? We'd love to get them out to, who would you love to get out? We can make that happen. You want to give you who you want? We can get them both out. You want ballaholic? I can get ballaholic. Wholelattabuckets. You let me know, sir, who you would like for to rain hoops, and that's what we'll make happen. So that's the other thing. Wholelattabuckets. Basically, we your managing company. You know what I mean? We your agency. We show love. We help you get more opportunities. You know what I mean? And that's what we want to do. We want to get back to our youth and to the kids. So yes, please, sir, hit me up. Let me know who you want, when. We'll set it up. We'll make sure we can get them out to the hoops tournaments. You know what I mean? We do camps. We do clinics. So if you want them to do a fundraiser event, have them out, teach kids, and raise money, we do it all. So that's not just only for Rain City Hoops. That's for all kids and communities as well. Okay.
All ages and sizes. Don't matter.
Real tough. Real tough. So, all right, my man. Hey, I'm Marcus. I appreciate you. We are, like I said, get that plan together, get your weight up. We want to get you on the squad. You know what I mean? All the way around, just from business standpoint. And that's I think I want you to always hold on and remember your worth, right? Whenever, whoever, no matter me, whoever you talk to, understand what you bring to the table. You know what I mean? And you stand firm on what you bring to the table because, like you said, you have done so much work up to this point. You know what I mean? And from that, your work is showing from your platforms and what you're doing and people who's wanting to work with you and even what you're still doing. So always remember that. That's why I always tell people, you know what I mean? When you come into something, like the logo say, we all eat, understanding what you bringing to the table and what they're bringing. If you bringing way more to the table in a sense, and it's nothing that y'all can really benefit, they just eating off of you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Right.
Right. You know, just not just being honest. Thank you, but no, thank you. I mean, just be honest with me. At least if you can't do nothing for me, at least give me that option. You know what I mean? Say no, but don't try to come to me and try to feed me something as if we don't really work together and you're just taking from me. You know what I mean? And then I have to find out. But always just, like I said, keep your eyes open, understand your worth. Like I said, you got our attention. So if you got our attention, I know you got other people's attention. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So think about that. That's what I always tell people. It's not about like you said, who I'm trying to chase or who knows me, but it's the other way around. I'm gonna make them come after me. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
that's what we're doing now. We're saying, hey, I'm gonna keep grinding, and guess what? Now God has blessed me where I call myself my other alter ego, Coach Rich Paul. I got names and street ball. I'm their agent. You know what I mean? I sign. I work with them. So that just like you said, God really, you know what I mean, choose those that everybody be like, oh man, you'll never do it, you'll never make it. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be this and that, and really put you in a position that, so he will receive the glory. So keep your head up. We look forward to talking to you soon. I appreciate you taking the time, like real talk, to jump on with us. And
Mhm.
next weekend, we're
Next,
gonna
I'm
man,
excited, man.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I am shit. I'm so. This is my first time, bro. I'm
Oh
juiced for
yeah.
this, man. Yeah, it's
see,
my first time,
I'm
man.
excited to see. I'm excited to see who they bring out this year. It's always somewhere like Michael Porter was there last year.
yep,
Yeah.
Crazy people came out last year.
Oh
yes.
man, I hope what's the name is playing. I want to play against that young boy, Ronaldo Segu. I want to play. I want
Oh,
to.
he
Yeah,
has the coldest hezzy of all time.
yeah,
His
yeah.
little sidestep, and then go through.
It's
That thing is
crazy.
crazy. That thing is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
So,
I haven't seen nobody stop that either. Yeah, his set is just nuts. Yeah.
who
Hmm.
say your number five? Your number five is gonna be there.
Who?
You talking to me, Coach?
No, his number five. Oh, his old school number five. He added at the end. He'll be there.
Oh, he going
Yeah, Bone Collector's running with us.
okay. That's tough. That's tough.
So yeah,
I've been
like
watching him since like fifth grade, bro. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah. Come through, bro. Bone really gonna bring everybody out. He gonna bring
I'm
everybody
watching
to the
y'all game
court.
for sure. Y'all play it what time?
2 o'clock.
I play at 1 and 3. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna watch
Yep.
that for
So
sure.
Oh, for
we
sure.
watch the game and then you come see us. You know
All
what
I'm saying though is if you chuck the ball at my head when we play, if we play y'all, that's not cool. Like it's gonna be a little problem.
Oh,
I mean?
oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny right there.
He said, nah, we just playing. Look, we trying to win. You know what I mean? At
Mm.
the end of the day,
Yeah, they gonna be there. No tricks. No tricks.
Hey, nah, up 15, he might try something. You never
Yeah, now
know.
I'm thinking, yeah, that's true. That's true. We up there,
You up by a little 20 ball, you know the clips are coming.
man. Right. No,
Oh, that's funny.
so yeah,
That's funny.
man. All right, I guess, man, we made it. We had a nice little turnout tonight, man. You brought him out, young fella.
Oh,
You
I couldn't
brought
even
him
see how
out.
many I brought, but
Yeah. Well, Instagram. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking. I'm like, okay, y'all follow my page. Got a slide good one. Okay, she got all kind of people that tapped in on that one. So yes, I'll be putting a little clip out. We're gonna get together, like I said, next weekend, and we're gonna talk business, and
for sure.
hopefully we'll be able to make you an official part of the family. And man, we be getting ready to hit the road. Like I said, we got New York, Detroit, free. Like you said, we got 3, 4 countries already lined up on the back end. You know what I mean? We're about to release, and we got a bunch of states. Ballaholic
Mhm.
up and told me he's gonna have Atlanta, Louisiana, Houston. He got a bunch of states that they're lining up for. So yeah,
Mhm.
we're gonna talk because we need some bodies, young. We need some bodies that we need to move out. Some young guys to help carry the torch and be the ones that just go live the dream. You know what I mean?
Yep,
So appreciate
yep.
everybody who tapped in to Streetball the Pro. We will be back Sunday for sure. We got the unit combo. Yes. So if you available, I know you probably have runs. Whenever you don't have runs on Sunday, 6 o'clock. We start at 6. It's the unit. So it's street ball. Everybody who's street ball, a bunch of the OGs, a bunch of people that
Yeah, hop on.
yeah, it's everybody who's coming in. I am Mac, everybody, people who have names, bigger names, smaller names, old school names, legends. So it's a networking type spot. We're just chopping it up, telling stories, just building that community. So it's a way, like I said, you never know. You might find somebody you want to collaborate in there and you connect. So whenever you're available on Sundays, we'll be back Sunday. Streetball the Pro, for those who's checking us out. We appreciate y'all. Hey, Ballaholic, I turned today, brother. Wait.
Hey! Happy birthday, coach! Hey! You gotta turn the 7 around. Happy birthday, coach! The show, baby.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You know what I mean? It's my young. You know what I mean? So he got a special place for, you know what I mean? So
for sure, coach. Yeah, okay, yeah, your birthday in a little bit. All right, I get it. Yeah, for sure.
You gotta be the youngest 47 I ever. What? 47?
47, man. I turned
Black don't crack. Shit.
Bruh, man. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Cash be like, oh, I'm like, yeah, 40. I'm 47. I'm looking at it myself. I'm like, dang, 3 years away.
Still young, coach. Still young.
I'm hanging in there, my man. I'm hanging in there.
Man.
Raise up the young generations now to keep it going, keep the legacy going. So, yes, appreciate you. Hey, happy birthday. If I don't get to talk to you tomorrow, you know what I mean? I'm sure it should. Well, you don't got Facebook, that's the old school. Yeah, I know it's the old.
Them for the old heads only. Them only for the old heads. That's it.
I'll pop on if my grandpa sent me something. But
oh shit! Oh.
No, like real talk. I be on Facebook. Thankfully, everybody. That's not it. My numbers going up. That doesn't matter how many.
Oh shit! Oh man, that's funny.
Grandpa, I said, dang, man. Okay, well, so Instagram. Yeah, it don't give you a reminder, but I remember. But happy birthday, my man. Appreciate you again for stopping in and everybody who tapped in to Streetball the Pro. We will be back Sunday, and we're going to get with you next weekend. And next thing y'all know, y'all going to see an announcement. You know what I mean? Y'all going to see the glasses and the pen and all that, and that means we done signed another one. I told y'all that season coming. We sign it. We sign the contracts. You know what I mean? Yep. We about this. So, hey, appreciate y'all. Hey, have a good one. It's time to go celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, man. So, happy birthday, coach. Salute, man. Happy birthday to both of y'all, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fun talking to y'all.
Yeah.
All right, coach.
Okay.
All right, Marcus.